What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy X. Today, we continue our way to Zanarkand. Let's see here. I want to keep on my normal weapons, though, because in Zanarkand, you don't have any monsters to capture. So, easy decision to make. So don't bother taking them off after beating the Sanctuary Keeper boss fellow dude thing. At the very beginning of the Zanarkand ruins, you'll actually fight monsters from Mount Gagazet for a little while, apparently. But I've already captured all of those, so again, no reason to gimp my abilities. Are we there yet? This looks kind of familiar.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Who are you talking to? Oh, that was odd.
Hey, there was more, right? I mean, like that time. Anyone?
Huh?
I think...
What are you even talking about?
I think that we should stop. Maybe. For now. Let's go.
If we're stopping, why are we going? Save sphere. Okay, so now we're finally in Zanarkand. And like I said earlier, we just fight stuff from Mount Gagazet here. Hey, a fortune sphere. Isn't that fortunate? The one thing to be mindful of is that since we're fighting Gagazet fiends, we can still fight Mandragoras, and because we got our normal weapons on, Tidus has Water Strike with the Brotherhood, and Mandragoras absorb water, so something to keep in mind.
Looks like the far plane.
Close enough.
I guess if a city is completely annihilated, then there's sure to be a few fireflies here and there. Long road. Ah, and here we have a monster that I mentioned earlier, but we haven't actually seen yet, the Behemoth. These guys aren't anything too impressive. They've got a bunch of health, but not like massive amounts. And their magic isn't anything that impressive. If you didn't learn Mighty Guard from Buran and Yenki, then this is a good place to learn it. Otherwise, the only thing to really be careful of is that these guys can use Heave, which is a attack that does large amounts of physical damage, and it's quite likely to one-shot like Yuna or Lulu or Riku. Your kind of melee fighters can probably survive it, but just barely. Spiritual Charge. What does that do? MP Stroll, huh? That might be useful if it was for, like, Yuna. If you do encounter any behemoths here, you might want to make a point of putting your capture equipment back on. Since, well, I mean, I've already captured 10 of them, but they're kind of hard to come by, and they count for towards Mount Gagazet. Like I said, there is no Zanarkand Ruins section for the monster capture arena thing.
Journeyer of the long road, name yourself.
I am the
I'll give you
summoner
my
Yuna.
name if you
I
name
have
me.
come from the island of
you.
Besaid.
Your eyes,
Tell me your name
my
first.
dear, show me the long road you have traveled.
What's that
Very
supposed to
good.
mean?
You have journeyed well. Lady Yunalesca will surely welcome your arrival. Go to her now and bring your guardians with you. Go.
But she's supposed to be dead.
If it might benefit the future of Spira, I will gladly give my life. It is the highest
I guess
honor
that's supposed
for
to
which
be a
guardian might
past
ask.
summoner.
Use my life, Lady Yoken, and rid Spira of sin.
What was that?
Why is the
Our
guardian giving her
predecessors.
life?
She said Lady Yoken, didn't she? Wait, she guarded High Summoner Yoken?
This dome is filled with fireflies. It's like one gigantic sphere. People's thoughts remain here forever.
Well, okay then. And this is the Zanarkand Dome. Here we fight new enemies. And none of the enemies here are capturable. So, what do we got? Undead monks. Nothing overly impressive here. You might want to make a point of stealing from them because they can give you some nifty stuff. I think Candle of Life is actually their rare steal. Either that or I'm mistaken, because I could have sworn that they're supposed to give you purifying salts. And the reason that's significant is with purifying salts, you can you can customize the no encounters ability, which I mean I don't particularly want to use because I like getting sphere levels, but it's there. I also happen to have found this, the Peaceful Bracer, earlier. It can drop off the ghosts in the Cavern of the Stolen Faith. So I don't need to make a one, but it can be really useful to have a no encounters thing. So you might want to steal a lot from undead monks. Here we have another leg robot thing, just like the ones we fought in Bavel. If you leave them for last, they will use thrust kick on your party to eject people, so you want to take them out first. And the zombie monks are obviously zombies, so you can kill them with healing if you so desire. Phoenix Downs are just heal spells, but like I said, they're not really that strong at all, so it's not really a big deal how you kill them. And once again, more zombie monks. And a shooter machine in the back there. At this point, Waka's strength is doing okay, so it's a good idea to take them out from a distance. Since normally you'd have to kill the guys in front before you can attack them. And I think they're pretty resistant to magic. Now's a good time to test that out. Are you in fact resistant to magic? What element are you weak to? Water and fire. Nope, not Riku. Okay, they seem kind of resistant to magic, but not particularly. And yes, I know, I didn't leave the leggy robot for last, but it doesn't matter when he just instantly dies anyways. Ah, here's another enemy. This is Defender Z, much like the Defenders and the Defender X, except he's significantly more colorful. So all we really got to worry about is getting armor break on him. Of course, you can always hit him with magic. Jeez, this guy has more health than the last boss. Actually, before we go with Kamari, let's get Yuna up in here. I taught her the Aga level spells, so she can actually deal a pretty good amount of damage for a reasonable amount of MP now. Yeah, that's the only thing to worry about with these guys. They have a nasty punch.
See ya!
If you really need, I guess you can cast like Protect, but it's just as easy to revive someone if they do die. Oh yeah, and those defenders, they can drop level 2 and level 3 key spheres, so you definitely want to take them out. Who are you?
Mother, no! I don't want you to become a Faith! There is no other way. Use me and defeat sin. Only then will the people accept you. I don't care about them! I need you, Mother!
Is that Seymour?
I don't have much time left.
Hey, wasn't that...
Seymour?
So he was a little bit messed up even as a kid. Or rather, I guess that's part of the reason why he was. Here we get a friend sphere. But what awaits us in the depths of the Zanarkand Dome? Find out next time while let's play Final Fantasy X. Catch you later.